Well, good evening, everyone. This is Rick Phillips for CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. We are live from Alumni Field here in Wilmington, Ohio, with tonight's lacrosse match between the Talawanda Braves and the Wilmington Hurricane. Charlie Hargrave will be doing our play-by-play, and I'll be handling the duties for the camera and adding a little color. And we'll be getting this match underway in just over 9 minutes. Right now we've got, team captains meeting at the 50-yard line and probably going over the ground rules here at Alumni Field. It's a very, brisk evening as far as the wind, but we did have sun earlier. It has clouded up a little bit, so it is overcast, but still a fine evening for high school lacrosse, and we look forward to bringing you, I think this is our third or fourth lacrosse match.
This is the third one I've done with you.
Yeah, so this is our fourth lacrosse match, and we will be getting underway, as I said, here in about 8.5 minutes. So we haven't gotten rosters, and we don't have the current records of both the lacrosse teams. We'll get those here shortly. And Troy Deals, our athletic director, is down trying to collect all that information.
The Talawanda Braves is the opponent this evening. They're going to be in red and white. Wilmington will be in their home white uniforms. Talawanda is in their away red.
Yeah, for those of the audience that don't know where the Braves are from, they're from the Oxford area. If you're familiar with Miami University, that area of Ohio, if you take 725 west before you get to Indiana, the town of Oxford, and Talawanda.
Take 73 all the way there, can't you, almost? I think you can. I don't think that's necessarily the shortest way. But
well, it's a fur piece any way you look at it. They came a distance in order to play lacrosse tonight, but
should be a fun evening.
Well, it always is, especially when we don't know half of what we should know as far as
lacrosse.
When
we do better. We might not.
That half we make up.
We might not do it in the lacrosse speak.
Oh, yeah. Do you have the record? All right. So anyway,
I just hope I can get my glasses clean so I can see.
Yeah, we'd like to remind everybody that as far as our broadcast schedule, tomorrow night we are going to be at East Clinton High School, and that is for the East Clinton Invite. Crystal Hargrave.
Brett Whiteman Invitational, I believe.
Yeah. Charlie, your daughter, Crystal, will be doing the broadcast with me tomorrow evening, live from Lee's Creek. And then we're going to be back here at Alumni Field on Wednesday, weather permitting, and if I can find...
It's supposed to be beautiful Wednesday.
If I can find a victim to help me with the broadcast. I don't know, Joe Davis tonight, I think he was having, some type of
heart procedure.
Not a procedure. I don't know whether it was a procedure or whether they were just running some tests. But so
I
we
thought
wish
he
him
was getting an angiogram or something.
That might be. We wish him all the best tonight, and if available, we will be back here at Alumni Field on Wednesday, the 26th, for a match between the Madeira Mustangs and the Wilmington Hurricane. Now, Madeira, if you're not familiar, that is from the Cincinnati area. Madeira on the east side of Cincinnati. And then rounding out the week, so to speak, we've got lacrosse again. This is one that was added. The coach there here from Wilmington sent me an email on the Campus Nation website, told me that they were scheduling another match. They had beaten the Newark Wildcats earlier in the season, and they will be returning the favor, bringing them here, hopefully for another win. That will be Saturday, and our broadcast time will be at 11:30. And once again, the only thing that we have on our event schedule beyond that is a baseball game between Chillicothe and Wilmington, and that'll be May the 4th. if there's anything else, obviously keep an eye on our event calendar so that you can get any current schedule, any add-ons, anything that we've got that we're going to have to add to the schedule. Yeah, nice roster. And do we know what the record is?
I asked. They didn't know for sure.
They don't know?
They've won some and they've lost some.
Yeah.
Thought maybe 6 and 10, but that's totally just what my oldest.
6 and 10.
6
We'll
and
go
10.
with that. That sounds good.
They've played 16 matches. That's pretty heavy.
See, we're a young team, so we played some schools that just had JV, some that just had varsity.
Oh, it's a young team. So how many years is this? They've been doing this.
School team 2 years, but they had a club team 2 years prior. So
So that 4 years is
the
the.
majority of the boys out there are freshmen. I think we have 4 seniors.
Oh, wow. Well, a young team that can only get better, right?
Right.
Yeah.
2 of them are my sons. So
Oh, congratulations.
Two of them are your sons.
Well, I tell you what,
That's two separate individuals. You're not counting your son twice.
no.
Okay.
One is goalie, and he's a freshman.
Oh, okay.
And then the other is defense number 12.
And so are you the person that is doing the video for the team? Because they said something about a video person coming up.
They usually send one of the injured players up.
Oh.
well, you need to watch this. This will be on campusnation.com.
Somebody announced it, and we thought,
That was me. Yeah. We'll do the audio streaming live tonight, and then we record the video, and it'll be on our website tomorrow evening on campusnation.com.
cool.
Right.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Just let you guys know, car guys, we are back and running at Blanchester, so that's where I'll be the next couple nights. I'll be at Blanchester tomorrow doing the weekly cruise down at Chubby's Pizza. And Wednesday, I'll be down at Williamsburg at Mama's Grill for a cruise. And I tell you what, the Mama's Grill cruise and Chubby's, both of them got great food. But Mama's Grill, if you ever go down there and eat, I'll just warn you, everything's big. It's like going to Texas for the evening. Everything's big. It doesn't make any difference what you order. It's big. It's good.
Yeah. The other thing that we might want to tell you, and Charlie, you were in our broadcast center yesterday. We did our third annual mock NFL draft yesterday from, it was about 1 to, 3:30, something like that. And the mock draft will be on our website this evening. It's processing as we speak. In fact, it should be about finished. And then when I get back, I'll upload the video. It'll be available tonight.
These off real quick.
No, we have theirs in plastic. But we need. Did you
Last week?
get your record?
But I'll need that after the game.
Okay.
1-6.
Wilmington's
We're 1 and 6, and they're 2 and 8.
2 and 8.
All right, there you go. They don't count the junior varsity. That's probably it. So,
Well, we need Wilmington.
From last week?
no. So it's 2 and 8 for the Braves, and 1 and 6 for the Hurricane.
I don't think he heard you say no. I don't think he heard you say no.
Yeah, he's looking. He's trying, I think.
No, he's playing music.
Well, then go down and get the piece of paper and that so you can copy it.
Well, does he have it?
Yeah, he's got one near the microphone down there. He just doesn't have the... So we're going to get ready now. Just about a minute before we get this started.
You only got one at Wilmington?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this evening's lacrosse match featuring the Talawanda Braves and your Wilmington Hurricane. At this time, we ask that you please rise and gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. first for Talawanda. Number 10, Sawyer Zinn. Number 11, Ron Wilson. Number 12, Logan Campos. Number 14, Josh Schrader. Number 16, Gabe Atkins Lamb. Number 17, Wyatt Arno. 19, Tommy Winkler. Number 20, Nate Hector. Number 21, Aaron Poole. Number 22, Eddie Ingersoll. Number 23, Trent Rumpler. Number 24, Lucas Snell. Number 25, Will Hawkins. Number 26, Christian Atkins Lamb. Number 27, Cody Brecky. 28, Jack Titcher. 29, Jake Murado. Number 30, Asaya Walsh. Number 31, Eli Walters. Number 32, Aiden Cron. 33, Jack Stevens. Number 34, Tristan Rothenbush. 37, Grant James. Number 38, Connor Campos. And number 39, Carson Petro.
So we have,
For your Wilmington Hurricane.
Let's see.
By Adam Schultz. Number 1, Connor Mitchell.
now, when he announced their numbers, 21 and 24 were reversed. All right? So I don't know whether that's the correct or incorrect.
10, Patrick Black. Number 11, Ridgeton Dean. 13, Jacob Frazier. Number 14, celebrating his 16th birthday, Justice Ferris.
A birthday boy today for the game.
That cost him extra.
Justice Ferris.
Angie says the sound is fabulous. That's better than, normally she'll say it's just okay. But it's fabulous.
21, Devin Scarberry. Number 22, Michael Person. 23, Nick Grinnell. Number 25, Craig Schiff. Number 28, Ian Sellers. 29, Bryson Cook. Number 30, Garrett Hickey. Number 31, Tyler Pringle. 39, Sterling Harris. Number 42, Cody Cravens. And in goal, number 45, Connor Martin. Good luck to both teams.
All right, so we're going to get started. Both full rosters announced there. And,
Once again, we have a female on each team.
yep,
Number 30 for the Braves.
number
And-
4 for Wilmington,
Right.
Taylor. You said 21 and 24 are switched on here?
Well, when Troy announced them, they were switched. So
Well, ask our resident expert.
Devin Scarberry.
No, for the other team.
yeah, 21 and 24 were reversed on what we have over here.
Yours might be more official than mine since yours is laminated.
That might be.
Clear it down for you.
21, is that Snell?
24 is Lucas Snell.
Yes.
24?
21 is Aaron Poole.
Okay, they've got it wrong on this roster then.
All right.
That's
It might have been the first round.
So see, you can't change it because it's laminated.
Yep.
I got the clock, you got the score.
And I got the jelly beans.
Red is visitor and white is
All right, I guess I've got the camera.
All right, we're all getting set here.
red team.
They're not used to having people do their games on radio or TV, so we're always a little bit slow sometimes getting rosters, but we're getting ready for the face-off. Talawanda will be going right to left on your screen, and Wilmington will be going left to right.
Are letting us face off? That's good.
Yes.
And they're at the face-off. Wilmington gets possession. Number 25, Schiff, has it. Passes down to the right side to Cravens. He has it down near the right wing. Throwing behind the goal to number 29's Cook. Both teams, I think, are fairly young.
Just like football, though.
Got it over on the left wing now. It's number 18, Krogan. He's carrying it back behind the net. He's maybe going to try to get around the other side, but no. Holds up. Throws it away there, and that's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover over to Talawanda. It's number 24 bringing it in for Talawanda. That is Snell. He passes it over to 18, David Smith on the right, 15, Schrader. They throw it down underneath. Ball's loose. It's picked up by number 10, Sawyer Zinn. He has it, looking to shoot a goal, and it's blocked by Connor Barton. And a Wilmington player got it, but then loses it up in the air. So they're running for the ball right now. Number 25 picks it up for Wilmington. That is Schiff. He's taking it down the left sideline. Turns, loses control of the ball. Loses control again, but Wilmington picks it up again. Number 30 has it.
Got a penalty.
I think we might have an offside there. Offside against Wilmington. So Wilmington's second turnover as they give it back to Talawanda. Talawanda now has the ball down on the offensive end. Moving the ball way outside. They got it back behind the net right now. Pass over to number 10. That is Sawyer Zinn. He has it out here on the right side. He passes off, but ball gets by him. That's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be Talawanda's first turnover, and it's going to go back to Wilmington, back behind their own net. Looks like Rigdon Beam is going to go get it and bring it up. He's bringing it up toward the center of the field. He passes it. Ball's on the ground, loose. 42, Cravens has it. Cravens trying to run toward the right side. He's going on a little fast break here. They're beating him with poles and everything else. He's running around the back of the net. Number 23 is after him for Talawanda. That's Rumpler. It's a rough sport, folks. We always invite you to come out and watch one of these because if you've never seen one, you'll be like, wow. I mean, it kind of mixes basketball and soccer and hockey. And it's rough as football at times, if not rougher, because they don't have that many pads on. Number 17, or is that 77?
77.
I hope it's not 77 because
It is.
77.
He's not on the roster.
The unknown lacrosse player. Oh, it's 11.
Oh, those are ones.
We're all blind up here. Ryan Wilson.
Well, it does look like 77, but the 10 looks like 70. So,
and while we're talking, number 10 just scored a goal, and that is Talawanda's Sawyer Zinn.
So with 8:57 remaining in the first quarter play, Talawanda, the Braves up 1-0 over the Hurricane. Back to the 50-yard line for our next face-off.
So it's 1-0. Braves do have the face-off. It's like number 1 of Wilmington, Mitchell, gets the face-off. He has the ball right now on the left side. Tries to pass it down low, but it's missed. But one of his other players might pick it up. No, he gets knocked on the ground, so I think we have some kind of penalty here. I don't think it's bad enough anybody's going to go to the box.
Just for informational sake here, Troy Deals, our athletic director, had told me that this was probably in the last 45 minutes that the Massey-Wilmington baseball game, Massey was up 2-0. Haven't had any update as far as the score. What is it? 4-0. Massey. All right.
Number 17 going all the way down the field for Talawanda. Makes a shot at goal. No good. Ball's on the ground in front of the goal. And he shoots again. That is Wyatt Arno, and the ball goes out. It's going to go back to Wilmington. Arno had 2 shots there at the goal.
Softball's 3-0.
Softball is
Sorry, it's 5-0.
5-0 Massey?
Yes.
Okay.
So Wilmington inbounds the ball, and they knock it right out of bounds. Number 30, Hickey tried to get it into Mitchell, and Mitchell couldn't catch it and tossed it right out of bounds. So number 22 has it. That is Ingersoll for Talawanda. They threw the ball right in front of the net, and Wilmington's going to get it. Ridgeton Beam, not in the penalty box currently, has the ball. And ball's on the ground. Bodies flying everywhere. Number 15 had it for, 16. Atkins Lamb.
Shot
He
wide.
throws it out, and it's going to go back to Wilmington. I don't think that was a shot. I think that was a pass. He threw it way out of bounds. I don't think I like these numbers on their uniforms. They're kind of rounded, and they're kind of not really easy to read. Yeah, 77 is 11. That's what. Yeah, 11 is 77.
Well, yeah, if you look at number 17, the 1 is not as, doesn't appear to be as pronounced. I mean, you can see 17, the 1 is, but
Talawanda with the ball again, attacking the net. Shot on goal, number 22, Ingersoll goes left of the goal. So Talawanda will get the ball back. That's the way it works. If you shoot at goal and you miss, whoever's closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds gets the ball. So if Wilmington player had been closest, Wilmington got it, but unfortunately the Talawanda player was closest then. Ball's on the ground.
seeing it up there.
Ball's still on the ground. Wilmington clears it out. We got a push here on number 12. That's Campus. Wilmington bringing the ball in. Number 18, Krogan. He has it way over here on the right side. He gets it over to Cravens. Cravens has it out near the 30. The goal line, or the net is actually on the 10-yard line here. Cravens has it again out near the 30. 6.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Pass down to number 7 of Wilmington, Drake.
Taken away.
Taken away, yeah. Ball's on the ground, though. Wilmington's going to get it back, I think. Yeah, Craven scoops it up. But then he loses it. Ball gets clear down near the goal. Wilmington's goal, that is. Number 30 tries to pick it up, but can't control it. It goes out of bounds, so it's going to stay with Talawanda down on their offensive end of the field.
Well, that wind is blowing.
So Talawanda bringing the ball in. Number 10 had it. That's Zoyer's in. He's our only goal scorer of the game so far. He has it on the right wing. Throws it right in front of the goal. Shot on goal by number 22, Ingersoll, but it goes right. But it's going to go back to Talawanda. Atkins Lamb has it behind the goal. He gets it over to Zen. Sawyer Zen. Zen running around the right side, loses control of it. Ridgeton Beams trying to knock it out of there for the Hurricane. And he does. He scoops it up, and he's heading down. Oh, he gets slammed. Whacked. Ball goes out of bounds and goes back to the Braves of Talawanda. Number 17 knocked it out, Arno. Snell now with the ball. Gets it over to Brecky. Driving to the goal. It's one of the Talawanda players, but he bypasses and goes behind the net. Pass over to Zen. Zen on the right side throws right to the front of the goal to number 22, and he scores. Edward Ingersoll. Nice pass by Zen there. So 2-0. The second goal comes at the 4:46 mark. So we're getting ready for another face-off.
Angie says it's windy because Charlie is talking.
Oh,
Oh, she knows you so well.
no pizza for you this week.
As he eats his jelly beans.
That's right. We're pretty good.
All right, ready for the third face-off. Braves up 2-0 over the Hurricane.
Well, face-off number 1 for Wilmington has a car. He loses it there, and it goes to number 27, Becky. He gets it down to number 28, though, in front of the goal, trying to set up Ingersoll again, but goes back out to 28, I believe.
And that's a goal.
And that's Tincher. Yep, Tincher with the goal.
Number 28, Jack Tincher.
So 3-0.
That didn't take long, folks. 4:30. Mark. Again, Talawanda's attacking. They've got some plays set up where they've got Ingersoll just sitting there about 5 yards out from the goal, and they're trying to feed him, and it's worked once, but he's had several shots on
So
goal.
we have a timeout. Wilmington talking it over here.
3-0, 4:30 to go, first quarter. Pretty nice night. It is a little windy. Definitely a light jacket would be the preference, I think, or a hoodie tonight. Neither of which Rick or I have.
Well, at least I wore long sleeves.
Well, I got a coat in the car. I got a couple coats in the car, and just it's a beautiful day. Now that's not going to be that bad. Got out here, it's a little chilly up here. Reds might be a little chilly tonight. They're playing in Milwaukee, up at Miller Park.
I think they're a half game out.
Hey, they're 500 still is pretty good, isn't it? Aren't they 9-9 or something?
I don't think so. I think they have
they have
one game over 500,
10-9,
but they're
something
still a half game behind.
Hey, they're just, as long as they win more than they lose, I think that's a promising season for the Reds, because not a whole lot of high hopes coming out of spring training.
Well, they were picked to finish last. But strangely enough, they also picked St. Louis to be down there with them. So I don't...
Well, St. Louis is right now.
Yeah. Well, no, they've actually... I think they've won a few. They've moved up.
Yeah, they were cellar dwellers last week, several days. Well, Wilmington's done a pretty good job. They've got most of the face-offs tonight. Number 25 has it for Wilmington. That's Schiff. He has it way out here on the right side, but that's where I guess Wilmington needs to attack more, attack the goal. Schiff has it. And he loses control of it. That gets control of it back. Passes it off to Cravens here on the right side. He tries to feed it into number 10, but misses him, Black. And 23 is coming out of there, Rumpler. Coming out of there pretty hard. He's going the length of the field, it looks like. Tries to pass off, but number 30 for Wilmington blocks it and sends it back the other way. Good play by Hickey there. And 25 just kind of throws it down, Schiff. It goes back to number 17, Wyatt Arno of Talawanda, and he's coming back the other way with it. He gets rid of it just in time. The Wilmington defender was coming up behind him. Over to number 24, Snell. Number 32 has it now. That's Aiden Cron. Shot at the goal, no good. Outside the goal.
Yep, just wide to the left.
Yeah. Nobody in the penalty box yet in this game.
No, back to Wilmington, though.
We've had a lot of little ticky-tacky stuff called, but nothing, no major penalties yet. Krogan has the ball. He fires it way downfield. And that's going to go out of bounds. I'm not really sure what the purpose of that was. But anyhow.
Back to the Braves.
Yeah, it's going to go back to Talawanda. I keep wanting to say Logan Elm. Logan Elm's the Braves also.
Atlanta's the Braves too, Charlie.
That's right. I'm going to go see them, I think, this weekend.
All right.
Yeah, they're playing the Brewers.
Going to be up there with your
Ron
daughter
Wilson, yep.
in Milwaukee.
Yep, that's the plan. 24 has it. That is Snell.
Got a penalty now.
And play continues. That's another thing that happens a lot of times. Play will continue.
So you're going to dine on cheese curds and what else do they like up there? The strange food?
Lots
Sausage.
of cheese.
Sausage and cheese curds. And that's at McDonald's, right?
Number 22 heading to the penalty box. Some kind of interference is all I heard. So Ingersoll heads to the side, and he scored one of their goals so far.
Well, we've got two kneeling.
Oh,
22
yeah,
and number 18.
I didn't see the Wilmington player. Yeah, that's Krogan. Not sure what they're doing. Like you said, maybe they're trading Facebook information or something,
yeah.
Who knows? "30 seconds, all I heard."
Official clarifying the penalties.
What is that?
That is my phone.
Dave?
No, that's my FM radio partner. He's probably wanting to know how to connect the database to the automation system for the station.
You need to get you a real ringtone on there. Number 11 has it. Talawanda shoots on goal, and it's good. Ron Wilson.
Goal by number 11, Ron Wilson.
So 4-0. Talawanda. You can go ahead and call him. Go ahead, call him. Let's get that on the air here.
I'm just going to...
Minute 57, 4-0. Talawanda's been very aggressive. The Wilmington player is no longer a man down. Wilmington again gets the face-off. I tell you what, it's too bad you don't get points for getting the face-off because they've got, I think, every one of them tonight.
Sun coming back out.
Cravens has the ball on the left side. He tries to pass over 28. Beam almost scooped it up, but he missed it. And it's back in Talawanda's hands. Number 16, Atkins Lamb has it. He passes it down. Cross pass, number 10, shoots on goal. Sawyer's in for his second goal of the evening. 5-0 now at the minute 19 mark in the first quarter.
Oh, the Braves coming alive here in the first quarter play. 1 minute and 19 seconds remaining.
And we have another face-off. Hear that wind whistling through the microphone here.
It is, yeah.
Ball on the ground. I'm not sure what we call, but anyhow,
It's going back to the Braves.
Talawanda has it. Number 15 out on top, it's not 15, it's 16. Atkins Lamb. Number 11 has it now. He was looking to shoot right away. Seems like they're maybe just trying to stall here for a last shot. But
Tricky
nice
shot
behind
there.
the back shot there, but not in by number 22, Edward Ingersoll.
47 seconds remaining in this first quarter of play. 5-0, the Talawanda Braves over the Wilmington Hurricane.
Get the ball back out on top to Atkins Lamb. He throws it to the right side. They got 11 coming across the middle there. He loses it. The ball's on the ground. 24 seconds. Ball still on the ground. Richardson Beam fighting for it over there for Wilmington.
15 seconds.
Talawanda has it, and they throw it away. So it's going to be Wilmington's ball here. 4 seconds to go. Number 14 is going to bring it in for Wilmington. That's Ferris. And the ball goes down past the goal. And at the end of one, it's 5-0. Goal scorers so far, the first goal was by Sawyer Zinn. And then Ingersoll added one. And then Jack Tincher. And Ron Wilson. And then Sawyer Zinn scored the fifth goal also. So after 1 quarter of play, it's Talawanda 5, Wilmington 0.
So the mayor of Greenfield, Angie, had a birthday this week.
Yeah.
Turned 29, wasn't it?
You know, she's like 10 years younger than me, believe it or not.
You're saying she's like 80-something?
I believe 42.
Yeah.
I think she's 42. I tell you, I think I'm saying that right. I hope I am. Yeah, 42 she should be. 42, maybe 43. She looks like 102 or 103. Just kidding. Just kidding, Angie. Just kidding.
Yeah. You'll make...
Hey,
you won't get the keys to the city, that's for sure.
That's just firing back after that windy remark there.
Oh, wait a minute. I think... no, she's 43.
Yep. That's what I said. Actually, I was making her a little younger. She'll be happy about that.
I was making her a little younger when I said she was 29.
Yes. But you were just flat out lying. I was trying to tell the truth.
No, I was being...
Big difference.
I was being McNice. All right.
I saw my old sound engineer the other day, Rick. The guy that was from Poland.
Is this going somewhere, Charlie?
The guy from Poland, I saw him, got to talk to him the other day. Yeah, we had a Polish sound engineer for us when I played in the jazz trio, but we also had a Czech one, too. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. You laugh all you want. Guess what? You'll be saying it tomorrow.
Yeah, well, when you retire from your current position, you're not going to be doing stand-up comedy, that's for sure.
Hey, Troy, I got one you can tell some kids sometime. Now, and I tell you what, nine times out of 10, they fall for it. You just go, hey, did you guys see that? Hear about that new student that talks like an owl? That's all you got. They will all say who. There, yeah, that's it. You're it.
All right. Wilmington is now going right to left.
Yes.
And they have the ball.
And they're still in their white uniforms.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, right to left this time, the Hurricane. Be nice to get a little aggressive, take some shots on goal. And speaking of the devil, there's one there, and it goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Wilmington, number 42. Cravens took the shot on goal from the right side. 29 has it now. That is Cook. They get the ball underneath.
Penalty.
Crease violation. I think he's not allowed to run in that crease is the problem. We almost had a moon violation there. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Did you say grease?
Crease.
Is that where he slipped?
No, the crease.
Oh, okay.
That's what that little circle down there is called. You got to stay out of the crease. Number 18 out for Wilmington, and looks like Talawanda actually 18. They threw it out of bounds. It's going back to Wilmington right now in front of us. Richardson Beam bringing it in. Once again, not in the penalty box. I know your mom, Reginald, so
Yeah, she's sitting right down there.
I can pick on you. I haven't seen her yet. Where's she at?
She might overhear you.
Well, that's all right. She'd laugh too. Number 29, Cook has it. Oh, and he throws it out of bounds. It's going to go back to Talawanda. $17 to bring it in for Talawanda. Wyatt Arno, he throws it. Number 24, nice pass to Aaron Hull. Excuse me, that's Snell, because the number's wrong.
That's right, switched at birth.
Well, Snell still has it. Passes it down the right side to 32. Aiden Cron back out to Snell. Cross over to the left side to Atkins Lamb, and they're just pulling the ball way out. Back behind the goal. It's number 10, Sawyer's in. This almost looks like a four corners in basketball, people. That's how far away they are. I guess they're just content to keep their 5-0 lead and not get in a big hurry here. Oh, pass to the middle, shot on goal, no good. It's blocked, and Wilmington's going to get it. It's kind of like a really spread offense there. Ball's back on the ground. Number 24 picks it up. That's Hull. Or excuse me, dang it. That's Snell for Talawanda. He has it over here on the right side. Passes it out to Cron. Back behind the goal to Atkins Lamb.
Definitely moving the ball around.
And they're all spread out too. I mean, they look like they're just. It does kind of remind you like of four corners in basketball. Back behind the goal to Atkins Lamb. Over number 10, Sawyer's in. You got to watch him. He's dangerous. Now they're starting to come in a little bit. Atkins Lamb has it out on top. Killing a lot of clock here. 8:44 already. Sawyer's in, has it on the right side, passes underneath. Number 11, trying to get the shot. He does get the shot off, but it's wide right. But again, it's going to stay with Talawanda. Wilson trying to get his second goal of the game. Shoots it wide right. Yeah, Talawanda being very, very patient on the offensive end. Talawanda still the ball's in, has it way out on the left wing, clear out by the 30-yard line. Now he's charging toward the goal, puts a shot up, and Connor Barton gets a stop. Another shot on goal that time by number 16, and he makes it. That is Atkins Lamb.
Goal by number 16, Dave Atkins Lamb.
So Talawanda takes a 6-0 lead.
Yep, at the 8:03 mark in the second quarter. And they've had 5 different players score.
Very balanced, very young team.
Yeah, a lot of these teams we've seen Wilmington play, there's been like one dominant beast that they play.
Yeah, we had that with Massey. We had that with
the team up north.
Michigan?
I can't think of the name of them. Johnsonville.
Don't they make brats?
No, not Johnsonville. Johnstown Monroe. There we go. Hey, I got there. It took me a little. I took a little tour, but I got there. Johnstown Monroe. That sounds good. A good brat.
Well, you'll be up in Curdland.
Yeah. That's with a C, folks. Don't get that confused with anything.
Just camped behind. One thing when you've got a 6-0 lead, you can be very patient.
No, and Talawanda is. They still have the ball. Out to number 24, Snell.
Try a little bounce.
Shot on goal, no good. Goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Talawanda.
Little spin move, little bounce.
Ingersoll has it. Gives it out to Snell. Snell has it clear out on the 35. Passes down about the 10 to number 26. Ball's now behind the net. Rotating it over to the other side. Again, they're just kind of throwing it all around the Wilmington defense. 24 charging toward the goal. Just thinking about taking a shot on the goal. Again, they're just moving the ball around the outside. It's kind of like they're playing keep away almost. Snell has it, takes a shot on goal, but it goes to the right side, no good. But the Talawanda player was closest, so they retained possession. 6:32 here we go in the second quarter. Talawanda with the ball. It's been on this end of the field for the last 4 minutes. It seems like last 2 or 3 minutes. Talawanda still with the ball. And they throw it out of bounds, and so Wilmington will get the ball back. Wilmington with the ball. Number 39 taking it right down the middle of the field, shoots on goal, but it's blocked by their goalie.
Now that was a good aggressive play.
Yeah. Number 8 picks it up for Wilmington. Number 18 has it now. That's Krogan. He has it way back behind the goal. Yeah, 39 shows some life there for Wilmington Harris. '18 has it still. Krogan comes around the left side behind the net, brings it clear out to about the 30. Still has the ball in his net. Passes over here, number 28, Sellers. Back to 39, Harris. Harris trying to find a spot to go toward the goal, but defense is there. They keep pushing him out. Throw behind the goal. But we have another crease violation on number 13, Frazier of Wilmington, so they turn the ball back over to Talawanda. Goalie gets the ball. That's number 36, Alexander Cieslak. He throws the ball out. Ball goes out of bounds. It's still going to stay with Talawanda. 16, Atkins Lamb throws it into number 24, Snell. Snell will pass to the corner. Oh, pass right in front of the goal. Number 22, shot on goal. No good. Ball's on the ground. It ends up in Connor Barton's net, the goalie for Wilmington. And he fires it downfield, clear of the 50-yard line. And Wilmington, the ball's on the ground, still around the midfield, around the 45. Talawanda gets the ball back. Number 26, charging the goal on the straightaway, runs it right in, throws it off the ground, and into the cup. Into the cup, into the net. 26, Christian Atkins Lamb with that goal. So, 7-0 now, 4:11 to go, second quarter. We have a timeout, and just to let you guys know, if it was at 12, Rick, 12 goals? 12 goal lead. They get up to 12 goals.
We go to a running clock. Yeah. It's only stopped for injury and timeout.
I got a lot more jelly beans down here if anybody'd like to have some more. Come on.
I thought I smelled pizza.
Come on.
Hot dogs. Oh, okay. That's almost like a brat.
You know what? We go to Miami Trace, Troy, and they have a big feed for us over there. Like for basketball games and stuff.
Oh, I know. They got that
That's a nice deal. Just saying.
That's why we put the radio station in Miami Trace's area.
Just saying. Greenfield used to do that years ago. Donald Long ran it.
That's the tricky part, is getting somebody to run it.
So, 4:11 remaining in this first half of play. Wilmington has yet to score. Talawanda leading Wilmington 7-0.
Other than the league, is there a lot of new blood on the basketball schedule next year, or about the same? Or
We changed up a little bit. I can't tell you right off the top of my head who we've added, but there's a couple new schools in there.
Any Mason or Moeller or?
Playing both of those again, yes.
Okay, so we're going to play Mason and we're going to play Moeller again. Yeah, Moeller, what a heartbreak as far as in that final game of their season, losing the state championship by 1 point.
wow. Huh. Well, we're getting ready for the face-off after the timeout. 7-0. 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball's on the ground. And number 24 picks it up. Snell for Talawanda. He has it about the 30-yard line. Throws it back behind the net to number 26. Atkins Lamb tries to throw the ball across to 32. And 32 throws it right into number 1, Mitchell's hands of Wilmington, and he's heading the other way in a big hurry. He's already put down past the 30 on the other end. He gives it off to number 13, Frazier. Frazier throws the ball away, though. So the ball goes back to Talawanda. Good hustle there by Mitchell. Thought might have something in the making there. Number 27, Cody Becky has it. He tries to pancake one of the Wilmington players, does a pretty good job of it. And they're still both on the ground. We got a penalty.
So flag was dropped.
I'm not sure who they're calling this on. I'm thinking the Wilmington player, maybe. Slash on number 27, Cody Reggie.
So that is on the Braves. They will be a man short.
Yep, Wilmington will be playing a man up here for a minute or two. Okay, so Wilmington has the ball. Looks like I got Rosedon Beam with the ball.
You're saying you can't recognize him because he's not in the penalty box?
That's right, you said that. No, he was standing on the side. I thought it was him, but I wasn't sure. But I was right. And Wilmington turns it over. Number 27, Becky, or no, that's number 7. Not sure who that is. 17. Had a shot on goal there. That's Arno, and Connor Barton stops it. And number 18 bringing it down quickly for Wilmington. Throw it out to number 1, Mitchell. Mitchell gets it over to Frazier on the right side. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in this first half of play. Pass over number 18. Nice catch by Krogan. Thought I was going to go over his head for a second.
Oh,
he shoots
nice
on goal. It goes wide right, but Wilmington will keep the ball.
Tried one of those little sidearm deals there.
Yep. Just glad to see him getting some shots on goal. They need to get a little more aggressive. I don't know anything about this sport, folks, but I just know you can't score unless you shoot. And we don't shoot a whole lot. We need to shoot more. Got to get yourself in position to do that. Krogan has it still. Has it behind the net now. And he's kind of getting harassed by number 12, Logan Campus. Tell you what, Campus is just giving him all kinds of problems. Krogan.
Yes.
Okay, he's kind of poking at him and everything else, and ball's on the ground. Wilmington player, nope, doesn't pick it up. Number 17 picks it up. Arno. Wilmington gets it back right away. Number 25, Schiff. Schiff has it on the right side. He gets rid of it.
Both teams up to
number 21. 45 seconds. 17 has it for Logan, for Talawanda.
whoa.
No blood, no foul. No one saw anything.
30 seconds.
Oh, almost shot on goal. There was a shot on goal by Atkins Lamb, but didn't go in. Barton's there. 23 seconds, 7-0. Oh, I tried to get a shot there on goal right in front of the goal by Ingersoll, but he lost control of it.
10 seconds.
10 seconds left. Number 24 has it. That is Snell. Snell heading toward the goal, takes a shot. It goes to the left side, and that's going to end it for this first half of play with Talawanda on top, 7-0.
You're listening to CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports, high school lacrosse, the Talawanda Braves and Wilmington Hurricane. Charlie, you've got the...
Well, we had 2 goals that quarter, and the first one was by number 16, Atkins Lamb, Gabriel Atkins Lamb, and the second one was by number 26, Christian Atkins Lamb. So the Atkins Lamb boys got into it that quarter.
Their mother actually was up here earlier, and she gave us the lineup there that we're using.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different players have scored 7 goals for a total of 7 goals for Talawanda.
Also, today's game audio is being streamed live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal. The audio and video stream.
Got a nice crowd again, and it's cold, windy.
Well, it's not as cold down there. We're getting a little more coolness because we're in shade. That sun's got to be feeling good down there.
Well, I noticed that there were a few fans that actually went to their car and picked up a coat.
Yeah, that wind is the thing. We're at the home of the Hurricane, Wilmington, Ohio. I had a big announcement last night, Rick.
I saw that. You've got an announcement, and Charlie, tell us a little bit about the zombie walk.
That's right. We're going to do a little zombie walk July 15th. Well, it's for a good cause. We're going to ask for $5 or 5 cans of food, and we're going to donate it all to the Clinton County Community Action Food Shelter out there on Nelson Ave. It's open to all ages, 0 through 100, or if you're over 100. And we got a bunch of different zombie-type vehicles, the hearses, and we're calling it Feed the Hearse. We want to see if we can fill up a whole hearse full of food. So
is this your hearse that we're filling up?
It'll be one of them, yeah. So...
Now, you're not taking that back to the Hargrave Hacienda and really eating any of that?
No.
All right, okay.
Feed the hearse. Feed the hearse.
Speaking of Hargraves, I've got, Charlie, your daughter is going to be with me in Lee's Creek at East Clinton for tomorrow night's track event.
I tell you where you need to go feed her after the game tomorrow.
Where's that?
The new pizza place there in Sabina.
Oh, that's right. Sabina's, is it
Engine House
Pizza. I knew it had something to do with firemen.
So you'll have to take her in there. It's in there by Yule's. She'll like that.
She'll like it, okay.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, she likes Subway too, but slim pickings when you get Sabina, baby.
I was going to say, there's no Subway in Sabina.
Yeah, there is.
Is there?
Yeah, there's Subway.
Where they hide it?
It's right on the main drag.
Oh, that's right, it is.
Yeah, it's right on the main
and it's
drag.
still open, too.
Yeah.
one of a few places.
Through 2 or 3 owners, it's still open.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the Engine House Pizza, I mean, they're not a sponsor or anything, but I get them to be. They're good food. That's good food. And they got a bunch of specialty pizzas, which is pretty neat. Last night we had a cheeseburger pizza from there, which wasn't bad. They got all kinds of different stuff. Barbecue pizza.
Buffalo chicken
pizza, you're right.
Everybody's got to have a buffalo chicken pizza.
Teriyaki chicken pizza, I think.
Huh?
Here, you want this? I didn't bring any candy. I got that.
It's probably from like basketball season.
No, I picked it up at the Hampton Inn the other day.
What is this, lint? It's old.
You're welcome. Once again, it goes back to the old saying, people, no good deed goes unpunished. 25 days left of school, Rick, but who's counting?
Charlie is retiring.
So what am I going to be doing in this new venture?
Oh, well, it's hard telling.
That's what scares me.
Anything that we can put you up to.
Uh-oh.
Since you're a man of the hustle, we're going to get you out there talking to our merchants.
Just give me some good guidelines I can work with.
Just bring the money in.
We will do our best. Well, we got about 4 minutes and about almost 5 minutes before we start the second half. Be listening in to WZAA this summer and also WALH. Now, is Lee back up on the air yet?
Not yet. It'll be sometime this week. He's still streaming. So he is streaming, we are streaming, and we are over the air, and he is not over the air, at least until the FCC gives him the okay. Once they've relocated their antenna, they had to apply for recertification. And as soon as the FCC posts that on the FCC website, they'll be back up and on the air and testing, but they'll still be able to be on the air while they're in the test phase. That they ensure that everything is working the way it's supposed to, and they're broadcasting the distance they're supposed to, and at the wattage they're supposed to. And then once all that's done, they reapply for the actual license, and it's a process.
Oh, yeah.
This week we'll be applying for the move of our antenna and transmitter from downtown Jeffersonville out to our broadcast center in the mall.
You know, there's a metal pole out here on the end of town that no one's using. It's just laying there.
Just laying there, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's across from the marathon out there. You know where Dave Hurst used to work out there?
Right.
There's a huge metal pole laying out there. It looks like it's in 2 sections, but
Well, it wouldn't matter.
well, and it's probably from his old company, so you might want to remind him about that if you
Well,
talk to him.
I'll talk to Dave and see if he knows anything about it.
You can go out and see it. It's there.
Judith used to date his boss.
Oh, really?
I don't know if she actually called it dating.
Was that before or after she dated you?
Never dated me. Only in her mind. You're going to make Angie jealous.
Heard from a voice from the past yesterday. Roger,
our camera person?
yeah.
Well, Roger's engaged and in love, so
He's in love. And
yeah. You know what happens, yeah.
The heck with all your friends, man.
That's right. He
He's
doesn't
in love.
he doesn't do any of your car shows or anything anymore.
He hasn't been anything yet, no. He did the one in February.
Now, when are you starting your Generations Pizza.
Generations
Cruise-ins.
Pizza cruise-ins are not going to start. I had it on my schedule for May 11th.
The second or third week in May.
It's going to be the third week now, May 18th, because Carrie's got a big college party, and that's why I actually scheduled it on the 11th, because I thought it was
Last
college.
year, you had to move it back, I thought, 1 week.
Well,
because of the
I did that, but that would have been the second week.
Right, so then
which I
this
did
year-
this year. Now I got to move it back to the third week. So, yeah, so May 18th we will be having. May 18th we'll start the Generations cruise-ins, 5 to 8.
So now, when are we going to do a Keep Calm and Chaz On?
Well, I don't know. We need to do one from the new station so people can kind of look around.
Well, that was what you were going to actually do. You were going to introduce him to the broadcast center, right?
Yeah.
We have put some new pictures of the broadcast center up on the WZAA website, but
I think that'd be the first thing we need to do. Just finding a time, because this week obviously is kind of out, but
well, since you're in
well,
Third Land,
Thursday maybe. I don't have anything Thursday. You got anything Thursday?
we have nothing scheduled for Thursday.
Thursday evening might be a possibility. We could run out there. I don't have anything Thursday evening. It's supposed to be raining.
Well, that's the good thing about having some studios. You don't have to worry about the rain.
This is true.
One of the things that I'd like to do, they have a martial arts center there next to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a ring. I want to see us do some martial arts in the ring there. Broadcast that.
Hong Kong Philly.
Was Kung Fu fight.
That's right.
Right, exactly.
We're getting ready to go back to some live action here, some more lacrosse. And now we switch sides again, so Wilmington will be going left or right.
But they're still in their white unis.
Still in their white uniforms. And
12 minutes on the clock.
Talawanda Braves will be going from the right to the left.
They're currently in the lead, 7-0.
Now that's
use
tennis.
a tennis
that's
term?
Tennis. Yeah. Nil. I don't know. Troy, you're the athletic guy. Where did this sport originate at? I'm assuming Europe, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I thought so.
Very good question.
I thought so. Let's see if we can find that out.
If someone out there in Radio Land knows.
Well, I was going to ask Google.
Oh, you're going to ask Google?
Google knows everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, and they'll tell you, too.
Yep.
You looking it up?
Huh?
You looking it up?
I'm going to, yeah. You're interested, too.
Yeah.
Where did lacrosse originate
sounds
from?
French, doesn't it?
It does sound French.
Wikipedia, there is evidence that a version of lacrosse originated in what is now Canada as early as the
Canada. In the 17th century.
There is,
Americans played, didn't they?
yeah, there is Quebec, which is French.
and American South.
Interesting. So, Canada, they're saying. Native American version, Indians.
Yep, so the Braves attempted a shot on goal. They missed.
That's why the Braves are doing so well. No, I'm just
Another shot. Right.
because it's Native American. There you go. You didn't find a humor in that?
So what was the final score in the softball game?
Not good.
22-1.
Woo! All right. Well, Wilmington they did have the ball. Now, Talawanda has it. Number 16 has it. That's Gabe Atkins Lamb.
So far, softball scored our only run/point of the day.
Right.
Deep balls getting shut out
And the current score with baseball?
was
5-0.
Oh, shot on goal, number 10.
8-0. So number 10 scores.
Yeah, that is Sawyer Zinn.
Braves score by number 10, Sawyer's in.
That's his third goal of the day.
8-0.
8-0.
8-0. Clint Massey winning in baseball. They won in softball.
22-1.
I wasn't going to say that, but okay. And it's 8-0 here. Rough day in Hurricane Land.
Screwed up quarter right.
Then we're getting ready for another face-off. 10-14, the first goal here in the third quarter. They're fighting for it, but number 11, Richard Beam, gets it. He's heading down the field, getting hammered on the shoulder, but he's going to just go right toward the goal. I like that attitude. He misses the shot, but that's all right. At least he had a shot on goal. He gets the ball back. He's going to get right at the goal again, and he shoots it and makes it, I believe.
Scores.
Oh, wait a minute, what? No goal, no goal.
What are they doing? Taking it back?
No goal. I think they're saying he was in the crease. Oh, that's too bad. I liked him being aggressive like that. 8-0. Well, that's too bad. Talawanda has the ball again. Wilmington seems like they're stepping up their defense a little bit. They're not setting back as much as they were that second quarter. They're kind of letting Talawanda just kind of play keep away from them. Number 10 shoots at the goal, no good. Blocked by Connor Barton. He got them big size 15s in the way of that one. Talawanda still the ball shot. Pass right in front of the goal was missed. Goes out to number 27, Cody Becky. Shot on goal again. Number 22 goes out of bounds. That's Edward Ingersoll.
3 sporting events. We've scored one run. One run, no goals.
I told Don, I said, I come over here.
Gabe Atkins-Lamb has the ball. No, over to number 24. He shoots it on goal. And
goal, number 24.
Aaron Ho with the goal.
24 is Snell, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. Snell,
right.
sorry. Snell, they got the wrong numbers on the wrong uniforms on their page here, folks. Sorry about that.
Yeah, well,
9-0.
2 of them are reversed.
Yeah. Snell and Hool. Who? Hool. He's the guy that talks like an owl.
Mm-hmm.
Any issues?
All right, face on.
That's a joke, folks.
9-0. Braves over the Hurricane.
16 has it for Talawanda. He's running right toward the goal. Gets it back out to Snell. He tries to pass it back over to Atkins-Lamb, Gabe Atkins-Lamb. Gabe Atkins-Lamb has it, kind of going down the left side. 24, shot on goal, no good. Barton with the stop. So that was Snell trying to get another one in there. Little short pass, mishandled there, but they get it back. That's number.
Got a penalty?
I don't know, but I tell you what, number 18 for Wilmington just went down hard. Krogan.
Yeah.
Have he pulled something or what? Referee's asking, make sure he's okay before they continue play. And he says he's okay. Gabriel Atkins-Lamb has the ball now out on the right side. They get the ball way back behind the net. Number 32 has it. Out to number 10. He shoots it on goal, but it's blocked. Barton knocks it out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Talawanda.
That wind is getting strong.
Is they freezing you out, Rick?
Just about.
I shut my window. I got smarter. Wilmington almost gets the steal. But number 22 has it. Throws it over the goal, and it's going to go back to Wilmington. Number 14 has it. That is that is Ferris. He gets it out to number 25, Schiff. Schiff running down the field with it. Loses control of it, picks it back up. He gets body checked almost out of bounds.
Oh, look at that
gets
check.
hammered here on
Well,
the side.
that was a check and a half.
He got hit first by number 11.
That was almost like an
Ron
uppercut.
Wilson, and Logan Campbell said, let me just put the exclamation mark on this, and knocked him on his butt. No foul, though. No penalties, no nothing. Everything completely legal.
Tell you about it.
The good thing about having them here is when I miss a goal,
They know who it is. They are on it. That's right.
Yes, we are.
unless they're giving you a wrong name.
That's because it's written wrong on here.
Oh, they did?
Talawanda with the ball, but they throw it away. Number 30 for Wilmington picks it up, Hickey. Hickey going down the middle of the field. Oh, lowers his head and knocks number 11 down.
They're hanky out there.
Well, and they got two hankies now out there because they're checking just to see.
Number 30 taking a knee.
Yeah, Hickey, he looked like a fullback. He was lowered his head and ran right into the guy. But no, he's going
Now he's going
back
back out on the field. So what do we got going on here?
I don't know what they've called. We had two flags. Somebody should be kneeling somewhere. But nobody's kneeling, so they must not have called it that.
Picked him up or something?
Yeah, picked them up, just a turnover. Talawanda with the ball, number 24 has it. Gets it over to number 27. 24 and 27, Miss Brecky and Snell is kind of getting the ball back and forth. Now it's back behind the goal. Over to number 28, Tincher. Ball's on the ground. Wilmington comes away with it, but they throw it right back to Talawanda.
Please. Start swinging this. Do something.
Talawanda still with the ball. Number 27 has it. That's Cody Becky.
Mishandled? Wilmington?
Trying to fall on it. Goes out of bounds.
Got to be
Go
Wilmington's
back to
ball.
Wilmington.
All right.
Black brings it in for Wilmington, way back behind their own goal. 4:50 to go here, third quarter.
Wilmington trailing 9-zip. Nada. Love.
Yeah, it's kind of been ugly today, folks. And it started out, I thought they looked pretty evenly matched, too. Because it took a while for that first goal to get scored, but that started it, Wilmington with the ball, but the ball's on the ground. Number 7 picks it up. That's Drake for Wilmington. Has it over on the right side. Passes it down to Cravens. Cravens loses the ball. Ball's up in the air. Number 18 comes out there with it, Krogan. Krogan running across the center of the field to the left side. Puts a shot up on goal. It's going to stay with Wilmington. The shot on goal just went a little high.
Oh, what a check. Oh, they're two flags.
Yeah, that was like in both of them together, yeah. Flashing, I'm sure.
So Wilmington will be a man up.
Trent Rumpler got a little rough there.
Number 23 takes a knee.
Got a little too rough there. Cravens has it out on the right side. So Wilmington playing a man up right now. And I tell you, Talawanda doing a smart thing here, in my opinion. They're backing their defense all in. They're going to let Wilmington get close, but they're trying to keep that goal protected as much as they can while they're a man down. 18 for Wilmington has it, Krogan. Over to number 25, Schiff. Schiff tries to throw it back to Krogan. He saves it before it goes out of bounds. Hogan. Back to Schiff. Over to Connor. 13 has it now. He's at least trying to attack the goal, but then he throws it over his player's head, and it's going to go out of bounds. Back to the Braves. Yep.
Looks like our trainer is here.
Yep, well, she's probably been over to baseball, softball games.
Right.
They got a little wheel there. They got a nice little wheel there for her. Oh, the goalie loses it for Talawanda. Wilmington's trying to pick the ball up off the ground, but mad scramble. No one wants it. It's rolled 20 yards. It's rolled from the 20 to the 40. We got a Wilmington player hurt and down. Number 29 has it for Wilmington.
It's a good thing that the trainer is now here.
Yes.
Isn't that good timing?
Perfect timing, yep. Shifts down. I didn't really see what happened to him. Did you guys see what happened to him?
Trainer's rushing out. Good timing.
Reading or something? Oh, okay. Reading, I think, is a little farther.
I don't know if he just twisted it, or I didn't really see him get hit, but he might have got hit. Yep, Schiff is the one that's down.
2:21 remaining in the third quarter of play. Talawanda Braves 9, Wilmington Hurricane nothing.
They're getting him up. Oh, yeah, he's walking all
He'll be
right.
helped off the field. He doesn't look like he's favoring either leg. I think it was his left leg, though, that got twisted.
Well, that's one thing with turf. I mean, you get your foot caught. Sometimes you just, get stuck. It's like grass even, but I don't know if grass is a little more forgiving. I would say it probably is. Nine nothing. 21 coming in for Wilmington.
So both teams are full force.
Yep. Wilmington with the ball. Number 1 has it, Mitchell. And here we go, 2:20 to go. Mitchell with the ball. Makes a turn, tries to shoot on goal. No good. And it's going to go back to Wilmington. Cook was back there, so Wilmington still has possession. Over to 13, Frazier. Over to number 18, Krogan. He has it way out on top. So around the 30. Nice pick set for him. Looks like they're going to call a legal screen. So it's going to be a turnover back to the Braves. Snell coming up. He's coming right down the middle of the field in a hurry. He takes a shot at goal and scores. Snell, number 24.
Goal by number 24, Lucas Snell.
That's his second goal this period.
So it is now 10-0.
10-0.
You're sounding like us, like in the middle of the Wilmington fighting Quakers football season.
10-0. Sorry, we're digressing.
We didn't need it. We didn't mean it, Amir.
Show me back with you or Charlie?
We're waiting for Bruce to come back. Yeah.
Wilmington with the ball.
Hope Bruce is doing well.
Number 18 has it for Wilmington. That is Krogan. Has it out on the left side. 10-0.
What do? You cringe every time you say just like, good Lord.
So, number 28 has it for Wilmington now. Sellers on top.
They negotiate for football.
42 seconds remaining in this third quarter of play.
Ball's on the ground. Who's going to get it? Wilmington comes out there with it. Look like Harris, maybe. He throws the ball away. It's going to be turned back over to the Talawanda Braves. 30 seconds to go here, third quarter. Number 11 has it, Ron Wilson. And the ball gets knocked out of his net. And the ball's on the ground. They're kicking it. And something called, I'm not sure what they called on Talawanda, but Wilmington has the ball. Richardson Beam has it, and he's just going to head right toward the goal.
10 seconds.
And he loses it.
Penalty.
Slashing on number, looks like 33, Jack Stevens.
Stevens is going to come over, take a knee for 7 seconds.
Well, I don't know. Does that carry on into the next quarter?
I don't know.
I would say it probably does.
You think?
Yes. We'll find out here. Let's keep an eye on it.
We certainly will.
So Wilmington with the ball. 7 seconds to go. You guys are killing me here. Beam shoots. Oh, it bounces about 30 feet above the goal, but that's all right. Ball goes out of bounds. End of the third quarter. It is 10-0, and in scoring that quarter, we had number 10 Sawyer's in with his third goal of the game, and then 2 goals put in by number 24 Lucas Snell. So it's 10-0. Like I said, if we do get to a 12-0 game, then the clock will not stop unless there's an injury or a timeout. So
let's hope that
that's in the realm of possibility.
it is possible. We do have 12 more minutes.
Either way, these games go pretty quick early. We started, at 5:30? No, we started at 6.
6 o'clock, 5:30 typically on the air, right?
Yeah.
At Elbow, it was about 5:45, I think, that we actually went on the air. Sometimes we get in here late because we
just do.
We just do, you're right.
Got lives.
We got lives. All right, so we are starting the fourth quarter of action. Hurricane down 10-zip.
Hurricane will be going right to left, and Talawanda going left to right.
Just a reminder, don't forget, we're going to be in Lee's Creek tomorrow evening for the East Clinton Invite.
What time does that start?
We're going to be there at 4:15 on the air, maybe at 4 o'clock with the festivities getting underway at 4:15. They're doing a senior night tomorrow night.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that we capture that action as well. Always like to recognize our athletes.
So my daughter needs to be down there about 3:45, it sounds like.
I thought she was going to just stay over.
She is. She is number 1. Goes toward the goal.
Oh, wait, what's the penalty?
Got a penalty. I think that's going to be on Talawanda, so Wilmington gets its first score. Yep. Now, who was that? Was that Beam?
Hurricane goal by number 1.
Oh, number 1. Mitchell with a goal.
So it is now 10-1.
10-1. 10-1.
You got the score, I got the... Because...
You don't want to get yelled at. Those guys down there in the black and white stripes want to yell at clock keepers. 10-1. We have a face-off.
Not really. I'll tell you what, though, I don't like the clock too often. I miss a lot more basketball than I do.
So Wilmington, once again, they've been good about winning the face-offs. They've done a real good job of that. Mitchell has it, gives it over to number 18, Krogan. Gives it over to Beam. Shot on goal goes way over the net by Sellers. The Wilmington gets the ball back. They were closest to it when it went out of bounds. That's number 18. No! He shoots and scores! That's Krogan.
Number 18, JT Corbin.
All right,
10-2.
2 quick goals here. 11:21, and the comeback is underway.
Number 30 comes in for Talawanda. That is Asia Walsh. Asia Walsh in the game.
Now, that's our female, right?
Yeah, and she's with Rigid and Beam right there. I just hope we didn't kill her. Okay. Ball's on the ground, and Wilmington once again. Beam gets it. He's heading toward the goal in a hurry. And he's just going to shoot it when he gets down there, and he does shoot it. The ball's in front of the goal. Is blocked by number 38, Connor Krampus. Oh, nice behind the back catch by number 27 of Talawanda. A heck of a catch there by Cody Becky. He has it again out in front. Heck of a catch. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. Hopefully you got that on camera.
Well, I'm sure he did. Maybe.
That was neat. He kind of reached behind his back to actually catch that one. I don't know if it's just the luck or if he actually did. We're going to say it was skill. I'm going to give Cody the skill point there. He has the ball now way on the left side. Passes it over to 24, which is Snell. Snell loses the ball, and Wilmington is fighting for it, still on the ground. Number 1 comes out there with it. That is Mitchell. He's charging down the right side. He's slowing up a little bit. Had a pick, nice pick. So, what are they going to call?
Going back to the Braves.
Yeah, they're calling the illegal screen, which I can't really complain too much about that because he wasn't even, I don't know if you have to be squared up like in basketball or not, but he wasn't squared up at all. So number 24, Snell, bringing the ball down. Gets it over to number 16. Shot on goal, and it's stopped by Barton. Shot was put up there by Gabe Atkins-Lamb. So number 25 has it for Wilmington, charging down right side at Schiff. He gets it over to 18, Krogan. Krogan has it on the left side. He passes it to number 13. Ball's on the ground, though. And it's going to be picked up by the goalie. Again, that's Connor Campus. Ball all the way down the field, fighting for it. 29 comes out of with it, has a fast break attempt, but it's going, throws it to his player, and it's on the ground, it's loose. Wilmington picks it up, number 30.
Should have went straight for the goal and now passed it off.
Hickey. And they lose the ball, Wilmington does. Number 24 ends up with it. That's Snell. He passes it over to the left wing.
Back behind the goal.
Yep, number 29. Jacob Morado has it. 24, Snell. Back to 16, Gabe Atkins-Lamb. He's heading toward the goal. And he throws it away, and it's going to go back to Wilmington. So number 25, bringing it in for Wilmington, is Schiff. $7:50 to go in the game. Wilmington did get on the board here. Number 10, Black has it. He throws it back behind the goal and may go out of bounds. Nope, saved. Ball's on the ground, but it's scooped up by number 33. He sends it over to the goalie. That's Jack Stevens. And it's down the field. A good pass there, number 22. And he throws it away, it looks like. Yeah, number 22 throws it away. That's Everett Ingersoll. I don't know if he's any relation to Anthony Ingersoll.
I don't think so. Coming
probably not.
back to Wilmington.
You know Anthony?
Yes, I know Anthony.
Okay.
Taught him everything he knew about IT.
Oh my gosh, that's scary. I had him in school.
Did you?
Yeah.
He lives in Columbus now.
Yeah. Him and his wife, Becca.
West side.
All right, number 18 for Wilmington has it. He's driving the left side. That is Krogan. Now he has it way back behind the net. He dishes it off to number 8, Frazier. Frazier throws it away. I don't know if it can be saved or not. Well, the ball's still in play. They're kicking it around way on the opposite side of the field of us. And it's still in play. I think number 25 come out of there with it for Wilmington. That's Schiff. He gets it over to number 13, Frazier. Frazier has it on the left side.
You a Clover bud?
He throws it away as he tries to pass it to number 8.
Back to the
Frazier. So yeah, it goes back to Talawanda.
5:56 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
10-2. Wilmington actually winning the quarter 2-0 so far. If you want to look for a little ray of sunshine. Ball's on the ground. 33 picks it up though for Talawanda. Jack Stevens. He throws it downfield. Ball's loose. Ball's still loose on the ground. They're fighting for it. And it's still loose on the ground. We got a little scrum going. Not sure what they're calling. I believe it's going to be Talawanda's ball out front here. Yep, number 11 has it. That's Ron Wilson. He has it. He takes a shot on goal. That's good.
Number 11.
Ron Wilson. That's his second goal.
Yeah.
So by number 11, Ron Wilson.
John 11, that's right. Yes. But that, yeah, I mean, it's the other. The worst. Oh, is this
11-2. Ron Wilson, that's his second goal of the evening. Face off again. Wilmington doesn't get to face off this time. Number 20, Nathaniel Hector has it. He's heading right toward the goal. Ball's on the ground, loose. They're fighting hard for it.
I'm hearing them up here. Whack, whack, whack.
Yep, number 32 comes out there with it, Aiden Cron. Ball goes over to Grant James. On top to number 20, Hector. Shot on goal is good, by number 32, it looks like.
So
Aiden Cron.
back up to a 10-goal lead, 12-2.
32, Aiden Cron.
Yep, so it's 2-2 now this fourth quarter, but 12-2 for the game. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Go north and south, you just can't go east and west.
Yeah, he's struggling.
Yeah.
Face off, and they're fighting for it. So we'll go to Wilmington. Number 1, Mitchell has it. Start the clock, the referee says. He's going to run right up the middle of the field. Passes it off to number 39, Harris. Ball's loose. flashing, I think, on number 30,
Yeah, it was I guess today's
Aisha Walsh.
fourth, fifth grade picture.
She's going to take a knee, I think, on the sideline. Nope, she's just heading out.
So it must not have been on there.
No.
27.
Timeout White. Timeout Wilmington.
27 was taking a knee.
Oh, okay. That's Cody Brecky.
So with 4:12 remaining in this fourth quarter, 12-2, the Braves over the Hurricane.
No, don't do it.
That's what you do.
Wilmington has shown a little signs of life this quarter, though, at least.
Yes, they have. 2 quick goals. And the Braves came back and scored 2 quick goals of their own. Once again, tomorrow we have the East Clinton track invite, and on the 26th, which will be Wednesday, we'll be back here at Alumni Field. Again, we've got the Madeira Mustangs from the Cincinnati area coming in to play the Hurricane. And on the 29th, the Newark Wildcats will be in here. That's the only team that Wilmington has beaten, I guess. They will come in for Saturday. And then we'll have high school baseball, the Chillicothe Cavaliers playing the Hurricane on May the 4th. That will finish, barring any makeup games that we cover, our sports season and the end of the SEOL as we know it.
Well, Wilmington with the ball here. 4 minutes left to go. Krogan has it. Over to Schiff. Pass over to number 13, Frazier, here on the left wing. Krogan again. Just passing the ball down the outside. Number 1, Mitchell has it. (13) Frazier. Krogan just passing the ball around the outside. It's almost like they're doing a little stall themselves right now. Krogan falls. Frazier has it. He slips too. Ball's up in the air. Everybody's fighting for it.
Must have been some of that grease.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, shot on goal. No good. Number 21 comes out there with it for Talawanda. Ball's on the ground, though. They're fighting for it. Still down here on the Wilmington offensive end. 21 has it again. That is Aaron Hoole. He gets it down to...
Back to Wilmington. Must have been offsides.
I guess it was an offsides.
2:37 remaining.
12-2.
Both teams at full force again.
Mitchell has it. Way out by the 30 on the right side. And try to pass it across the middle. It just wasn't open. Back out to Mitchell on the right side. He passes it over to Krogan. Krogan over to number 13, Frazier. He throws the ball over everybody's head, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to go back to the Talawanda Braves.
Well, it's really gotten overcast quickly.
Yeah.
They said maybe a little bit of precipitation this evening, and it looks like we might have some of that if it keeps clouding up the way it is. Certainly gotten colder.
Talawanda with the ball. Minute 55 left to go. Talawanda number 19 has it down underneath. That's Winkler. Get the ball out to number 24, Snell. Winkler again, over to number 29 on the other side. That's Jacob Morado. Get out to number 30. Oh, and she gets nailed. And we'll have a penalty on number 25. William Hawkins, he laid out, or excuse me, number 25, Schiff. He laid out number 30, Ashel Walsh.
Alright, man, this is almost done. You got it. Good job, Lauren. Good job. Hey, no problem. Lauren, you did a good job on that clock. Don't forget it. Now your little sister will be able to do that.
She wanted to come to it on my own. Can't hear her too.
That's all right. Hey, see you, Jeff.
Talawanda with the ball, just moving the ball out. It's kind of like playing keep away. There's 1 minute left to go.
1 minute remains.
Ball swing toward the goal, wasn't really a shot, just a errant pass. 5 seconds.
Must not like pink ones down there, Charlie.
I just, whatever's there, I wasn't looking. Talawanda with the ball, is trying to close this out. 30 seconds. Oh, he loses his net, stick, everything. There's a Talawanda Brave, but he gets it back.
15
Ball's loose underneath. Connor Barton comes out there running with it, the goalie. So we have an open net. We've never seen this yet, Rick.
I guess it's just like hockey. Oh, he nails.
He pancaked somebody.
Number
24, which would be Snell.
All right. Well, the team went out there. They must have liked that.
Yeah.
Out there at center field. 12-2 is your final.
Yep. Wilmington goals were scored by Mitchell and Krogan. Goals in this final quarter by Talawanda was by number 11, Ron Wilson, and number 32, Aiden Cron. So 12-2, that does it for us tonight.
Right.
We'll be back with you tomorrow night.
With your daughter?
From the Creek of Lees.
That's right, Lee's Creek.
Fleas Creek,
We will
Ohio.
be doing track and field tomorrow night, and that gets underway at about 4 o'clock. And we will be there with hopefully a little warmer weather than we
It's
had
supposed
tonight.
to be 75 and sunshiny tomorrow, and 83 and sunshiny on Wednesday, rain Thursday.
All right, well, we'll take it. So for Charlie Hargrave, this is Rick Phillips. Good night, everybody, and go King.
Troy, you could have had chili beans too.